Hey, let's look at the top comments of the week. Ugh. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. It's time to look at the top 7 comments of the week.
Yeah, the week is over. Actually, a new week has just begun, but we're going to go back to last week. Look at the top comments that you guys put on our vids. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we got here. Before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment as well so you can get on next week's comment video.
Maybe, maybe not. Hit that sub button. We're almost at 90 something. Here we go. Filthy language as usual by two guys that act like they're 15. Well, thank you. Thank you. 15. Well, I was more like 12. 12, so 15. I'll take it.
And he called us guys. It made me feel young. Two guys there. You know what? We are who we are. We are what we are. We're not going to change.
Yeah, it's we're only going to get older, and as our mind deteriorates even further, it's probably going to get even worse. So we're not everybody's cup of tea, but we're not going to change. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
Could be a cup of pee as well.
Hey, I see what you did there. I see what you did. All right. Harmsy, even if Kirk leads this team to a Super Bowl victory, I still think quarterback will be the first round pick. There are too many overrated talents, too many talented guys that you can't pass on other than that Jeremiah Trotter. God, Harms loves linebackers. Loves them. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you got to take a quarterback regardless. They were saying, Cousins
First
could come.
round? He said first round, even if Kirk Cousins wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's fine. But even if he does that, what's he going to get? A 2-year extension? He's 35 years old. He's not going to play a hell of a lot longer. So I think you can take that quarterback in the first round if he's there. Maybe you don't more farm to move up to get somebody. Maybe you get like a Michael Penix Jr. That you can sit and you can let him groom and let him, learn from Kirk Cousins, because Kirk would be a happy man just riding out that final contract and be more than willing to spill any knowledge upon this young man's face.
Yeah, I mean, and let's not dump. I mean, we're talking about winning the Super Bowl here. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do for the next 10 years. I don't care if they trade the farm for the next 15 years. Nobody will give a shit because we got a Super Bowl champion. I think if they do win, there's no way in hell Kirk Cousins isn't getting re-signed. There's no way in hell. And I think they actually could hold off. Kirk's still a young puppy, but there's some good quarterbacks out there.
Well, the second part of that, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., great. Another legacy player we have to fall in love with next year.
He's a linebacker. Harms, we're not going to take a linebacker in round 1. Trenton Simpson went in round 3.
But Jack Campbell went in round 1.
He did. All right, Rob E. My bet is for Osborne to have under 500 yards this season. I honestly think he'll struggle to get on the field. Josh Oliver could take a lot of the wide receiver 3 snaps, and both the Jalen's will be snapping at the heels of that wide receiver 3. So the big thing I took out of this is Osborne under 500 yards.
I'm taking Josh Oliver going to wide receiver 3 from this, but you can start.
I think he's probably not too far off. I mean, if Osborne gets over 500 yards in this offense, I'd be more surprised. Hawkinson we know all the guys we got there. And I think Oliver is going to get himself some snaps, but Osborne, it's going to be interesting. It's going to look like he maybe is a down year or whatever, but there's just so many balls, just like a locker room. I don't know the guy who said we were only 15, but that's what I'm going for.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Osborne, 500 yards maybe, but I still think he gets like 6 to 8 touchdowns. I think he may be a touchdown guy, maybe not have the yardage, but they look to cover those other 2, 3, and then Osborne's a guy who's open. Josh Oliver, he's a blocking tight end. That's his MO. I don't think he's have a big role in this passing game. Yes, he has had some years where he's done all right there. Maybe that's the talent of his that hasn't been utilized, but I don't see him getting a shit ton of looks in this passing game.
His big MO coming out of college was his athletic ability and ability to catch the ball. I mean, the Ravens might use him. I love the fact that he's a blocking tight end, but I think Oliver, for what they gave him, I think they got a little bit bigger plans.
We'll see.
All right, next up, Ryan Barg. We still have salary issues right now. So this was after we got rid of Zadarius Smith. We still got salary issues. Don't expect anything significant right now.
Well, there's not going to be anything significant because it's May 21st. You're getting these post June 1 guys. There are some talented players still out there who could have a role on this team, but
this was on your edge rushers they could sign, I believe.
Yeah, and I think they did free up some money here with Darius Smith, so they could sign someone a 1-year deal. So I'm not actually worried about the cap space right now.
No, and that's why I put it up there. I mean, we're pleasantly at like $10 million to spend, and after Dalvin Cook's gone, that's going to go way up. So it may seem like we just have absolutely no money, but we got some money. We got some cheddar to spread.
Yeah, the whole cap thing is just don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty gross for us. I mean, the Bucks, Chiefs. I mean, there's teams that are still under or over. Yuck.
Next year we'll have a lot of money to spend.
That's the rumor. Kwesi's getting a reputation as a pushover when it comes to trades. I know there are only late round picks, but why does he always feel the need to throw in more than necessary? This was Za'Darius, but the big part is just he thinks Kwesi's getting fleeced on every damn trade he makes.
How does he know? How does he know that he's throwing in extra? We don't know what the offers were. We don't know what the negotiations were. I don't know if you guys watched the draft video. He does. Maybe he was in the room. If you watch the draft video, they didn't really touch on it, but you did see that there was a trade offered round one, and Kevin and Kwesi were talking. He says, that trade blow you away? He said no, so they stuck with Addison. So he has shot down trades. I mean, there was some evidence right there, but we don't know that he's getting fleeced. Maybe they wouldn't do the deal unless he threw in some extra picks.
Yeah, and I mean, the big part of this is we're dumping that whole salary. I mean, the Browns took on the Vikings got to pay what, like $2 million or something of it.
Yeah.
So like that's a huge part of it. That's probably why we did have to throw in some more picks. And as far as Kwesi getting fleeced on other trades, I don't buy it. I mean, TJ Hawkinson, I think we did damn well on that trade, and that's going to pan out well. So I don't see any trades where he got fleeced. Nothing.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm not in the GM circles, so I don't know what the reputation is about Kwesi.
For real bad ones.
I'm in a lot of circles. But yeah, we don't know. I don't think he's got a reputation as a pushover. That seems kind of extreme.
All right. So here we go. Ben Marks, we got rid of a few of our most productive players on an already bad defense. A lot of hope going in the Flores. Not expecting much this year.
Yeah, you can start on this one.
That's the best part. We have no expectations couldn't be lower. Anything we do is going to be wonderful. So we did get rid of some names. They were old. Yes, they could still play, but I'm all for it. I don't care if we got rid of everybody and brought in 11 new guys on defense. We got to start somewhere. So expectations are so low. That is the best part. We can only be better, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, the bar is down here. It's as low as can be. It can't get much worse than what we saw last year. So, yeah, it won't take much. There could be some growing pains. Could be some ugly weeks as these young guys get their feet wet. But I think Flores is the big key here. And I've already said it many times. I'd rather go down attacking than sit there and just take it in the face and the buttocks.
Growing pains. Great show. Those damn Seaver boys always getting in trouble, up to mischief.
Is that where Boner, was he on that one? Oh, he was
Boner
on.
Was.
Yeah.
Yep, Boner was.
R.I.P. Boner.
R.I.P. Boner. Last one, best comment of the week. World War 69. What's better? We asked what's better, coffee in the morning or first sip of beer after work? And he quotes us, what's better, first sip, blah, blah, blah. Answer, the first sip of beer in the morning. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it.
Well done. Well done. What's the World War 69? Well done. That was fantastic.
All right. Those are comments of the week. Let us know. Make sure to be commenting hot and heavy this week. We'll be doing this forever.
And remember this, cats and killer whales both kill for fun.
Oh.